Hi there, this is Roderick from Toy Masters Video Magazine. Still here at the MoCCA event for 2014. Here at the 69th Armory in Manhattan, in New York City, on Lexington Avenue. I'm here with Delia Gable, right? Delia. I always get your name right. Slaughter people's names. I know, I slaughter people's names. Delia, and she's going to tell us about a project she's working on called Branded. So with that, here's Delia.
Thank you. With Branded, the writer, Rod Caballero, he decided that he wanted to raise awareness of sexual violence and assault through, storytelling and art. So he actually crowdfunded this, and there's a couple of artists who worked on it. I originally was just going to do the cover, and then I ended up doing half of the interior art too. So the entire first issue is available online, and it's basically about, there's several major characters. It takes place in the 80s. A girl is assaulted. Her rapist is wealthy. His father's a donor. So she is from the Dominican Republic, and it ends up, really, basically it starts to affect her entire life, like as she tries to recover from the assault. Meanwhile, then Vince, who's the attacker, he ends up being drugged and branded on the face by an anonymous vigilante, and they start calling him the Brander. Meanwhile, and then Tori, she works for the Women's Center, and she's, a firebrand, and she's a little bit sympathetic to the Brander. This is Vince. And then this is Tori's boyfriend, who is doing his best to, he's a feminist, he also is an MC, and he's trying to do his own part, and Tori has a lot of issues she's working through as well. So, and this is the detective, and all of this is about how all of their lives are impacted by what happened. So there's two attacks, basically. So it's a really exciting story. Issue 1 is available for free online. I'm really excited to see where issue 2 goes. I don't know what else I can tell you about it. They are taking donations to fund the rest of the issues, so check out brandedthecomic.com.
Now, how many issues are they trying to put out?
That's fun.
I'm not sure how many there will ultimately be. The writer is based out of Canada. I keep trying to get him to put some issues in print too, because I think it would be a great graphic novel, or even just the first issue. I want to have it.
Conventions are just fun.
But yeah, so I'm not sure what the future plans are, but there will definitely be several issues. The story arcs have just begun.
Besides Branded, are you working on any other new projects?
Yes, I'm still working. I talked to you before about Dash, and now the first issue is complete. We're in the middle of the pitch process. Let me show you some of the art.
All my weekends recently have just been spent at my studio, so it's kind of a nice break from that. So.
It starts out as your typical noir story, a lot of archetypes, and then we find out that not all is as it seems. We're following the detective, Dash Malone. It's his wisecracking secretary, Cindy Crenshaw. The mysterious woman, femme fatale, comes to his office, is Zita Malone. And then, you're thinking, oh, typical noir setup, why exactly should I be interested? Besides the fact that the writer, Dave Ebersole, has some great snappy dialogue, and he really captures both aspects of, noir, which is the darkness and the humor. Then Assignation in the Park, and surprise! So, being gay in 1940 is still against the law to practice homosexuality, and so it does impact his life in a lot of ways. And then, yeah, we didn't want to give away any more, but hopefully you'll be seeing this soon.
You gave away enough right now.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out how much to do we want to keep it a surprise, or do we want to just lay it right out there in the beginning? Because we really want people to be involved with the story too. We don't want it to be like a, like a weird gimmick. Because, I'm queer and so is Dave, so it's really important for us to see our stories being told as well. And we're both so tired of the typical noir, like, oh, dark, super macho, super hetero detective, and all the women are either femme fatales or like dowdy secretaries or murderers. Come on. I mean, you can have those people, but it gets a little boring after a while, where everybody is playing the same part and you don't really get to see anybody's humanity or their interactions as individuals and human beings. And a lot of people are not aware, or they don't remember that being gay was a crime here in America, and you could be arrested, your life would be ruined, you could be harassed. You can still be harassed and murdered, but at least we have a little more legal protection now, and hopefully there will be more. But we wanted to see how that works out in this kind of typical noir setting, and then there is some mysticism as well. So we hope people are as excited about it as we are.
And this is coming out when, and how many issues will you be doing?
Right now, it's slotted as a 6-issue miniseries. We actually have several more series planned. They're actually already plotted out in detail. So we want to release the first 6 issues as a miniseries that would then be collected into a graphic novel. And we're talking to publishers now, so fingers crossed. But one way or the other, we really believe in this, so we're going to get it out in whatever method that we need to use.
Okay, well, thank you, Delia.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I'm Roderick from Toy Masters Video Magazine here at the MoCCA event for 2014, here at the 69th Armory on Lexington Avenue in Manhattan, New York City. With that, I'll see everybody and catch y'all later.